Rambo 2014 video game on the arcade right now. Switch the screen whenever it decides to turn itself on. It's utilizing the ROM right now. Got the Sinden ready. I hope it works. The only thing with this one is it takes a wee while to load. That's the only thing. That's the only thing. Now, there she goes.
Sir. The year is 1988. Colonel Trapman, Rambo's former superior officer, and the only man who truly understands him, was captured by the enemy. Rambo rescues him, but just before reaching the border, they are surrounded by a massive enemy force.
You have to spot it. It's only in a small window. Of course, it's only in a small window. Switch that to full screen. That might actually help. Oh, fucking hell. Right, let's go again. Elixilium. How you doing, buddy? How you doing next? First one. First one that's in. Fair play to you. Made it before the trolls and puppets arrived. Hello there. Very well, thanks, man. How are you? Hope you're good. How did your weekend go for you? Well, I hope. Very, very good. Thank you very much. Good stuff. Why is that so small? Why is that only out? Why is that only outputting that now? That's crazy. Not gonna go custom resolution. But why is that not displaying full screen? That's every kind of crazy, that is. Had this running full screen there the other day. Why is that doing that now? Windowed, full screen windowed. Madness. then I'll tell you what I'll do then. Since my Streamlabs is being an absolute dick. We'll get this up and running in a minute when it stops being an ass. Hey LSB, how you doing, Brandon? How are you doing?
Sir, do we get to win this time?
This time it's up to you.
Welcome back, Rambo. Rambo, the ultimate warrior. A man who bears deep sorrow and a wounded heart. For friendship. For himself.
The year is 1988. Colonel Troutman, Rambo's former superior officer, and the only man who truly understands him, was captured by the enemy. Rambo rescues him, but just before reaching the border, they are surrounded by a massive enemy force.
them all!
Drop your weapons and come forward!
Reload! Reload!
Resist and you will die.
Reload!
It's over.
Fire 1 damage! Come out
Give
now!
yourself up! Drop your weapons now!
Reload!
Fire 1
This
damage!
is your final warning.
Continue, the game will start with a bonus life in rage mode.
Well done, father. There's no escape. Life or death, the choice is yours.
Come out now if you want with your hands up!
You got any ideas? What is that?
Bonus life! Eat this! Fire 1 damage!
Every time I hit 'em up,
I will crush you! Fire 1 damage! Fire 1 damage!
I won't begin my life unless I let the fight begin. On me, 'cause it's time to ride it. No one gets the lives of blood, sweat, pain, and tears. I'm like a warrior.
How's Ghost? How are you? Well done.
I'm like an animal. I won't accept defeat. Not chance. Stand up. I'm gonna get down. Visions of the future. Surrender now. We strive. Your brain. Life is a life of pride.
Eat this!
Walk on a journey. You shall in a death.
You will die. You have no chance. Die. You can't keep running.
Shoot! Continue, the game will start with a bonus life in rage mode. Fire 1 damage!
Good luck, son. Thanks.
What's wrong? You need to remain focused.
Three years earlier, Rambo slipped into enemy territory on a special mission, only to be betrayed by his allies and left hurt and grieving for the one he loved. Shouldering deep sorrow, Rambo decides to infiltrate the enemy's base alone.
No tear, the story of me shall be told, cause I am Rambo. You will behold a true hero, see, but it's to be me, a thirst so greedy for the justice, with no one to trust. It's hard for the faith to be in the meek or the great. My fate is to crumble the lands of hate, with the rage in my soul I explode in missions, never known to existence. I hold the vision.
Here he is!
My body's in the jungle,
Mission.
my soldiers listen, but only for the time, cause the victory's given. The player one damage. A fight for my brother. Fight to the end, no need for the player one damage. There is no other.
If you continue, the game will start with a bonus life in rage mode.
Player one damage. Player one damage. Reload. Player one damage.
Don't get it twisted, I will impale ya.
Over there!
A man to a higher standard, whether fear me, it don't matter. I'm the Lord of the Mary's battle, so don't let me find you.
We found him!
Born to do this, now reap the penance. Pockets to grenades, aim the spray. I will save those who know they need my aid. Like a trigger of government that needs
If you continue, the game will start with a bonus life in rage mode.
Success! Over there! Success!
that you fear, the warrior, bleed.
Player one damage!
Me shall be told, cause I am Rambo. You will be told a true hero, see. But it's to be me, so greedy for the justice, but no one to trust it.
Success! Player one damage!
With the rage in my soul like explode. Never know to existence, I hold.
Player one damage! Success!
Above any other, a fight for my brother. Fight to the end, no need for the there is no other.
If you continue, the game will start with a bonus life in
Mission
rage
clear.
mode.
Don't get it twisted, I will impale ya. Give me that life and let it breathe.
All quiet here.
Give me what you will believe. That I am he that holds the measure of a man to a higher standard. Whether or not you fear me, it don't matter. I'm the king to the core of the Mary's battle. So don't let me find
Success!
Joke and find you. It's what I've been taught. The string of menace. I was born to do this, now reap the penance.
Success!
The grenades, the pain will spray. I will save those who know they need my aid. Like the trigger of a government that needs to pull. Cause the soldiers to die for the freedom of all. A last chance.
Player one success! Success!
He that you fear, the warrior, bleed, but shed no tear. The story of me shall be told. I am Rambo. Will behold a true hero, see. But it is to be me, a thirst so greedy for the justice, with no one to trust. It's hard for the faith to be in the meek or the great. My fate is to crumble the land. Here he is! The rage in my soul like exploding missions. Never know no existence, I hold the visions. The body
Player one damage!
but only for the words the victory is given. He's over there! Any other, a fight for my brother. Fight to the end, no need for the cover. One minute, there
On the board! After him!
Yes, yeah. But I am he that holds the mission. Whether or not you feel me, it don't matter.
Resistance is useless.
Him! After him!
You're dead. Forget with it. Player 1 damage.
If you continue, the game will start with a bonus life in range mode.
Player 1 damage. Success. Shoot.
What's taking so long? It's only one man!
Player 1 damage. Player 1 damage.
If you continue, the game will start with a bonus life in range mode.
Reload. Player 1 damage. Reload. Success. Player 1 damage.
If you continue, the game will start with a bonus life in rage mode.
Shoot. Player 1 damage. Success.
I know.
Over there! Send him home!
Reload. Reload. Player 1 damage. Player 1 damage.
If you continue, the game will start with a bonus life in range mode.
Reload. Player 1 damage.
It's running on techno power. Hey, where did you learn to fly? Right behind them, like behind them.
Ready, go! Time's up!
Continue, the game will start with a bonus life in rage mode.
Mission. Time's up! Player 1 damage! Player 1 success! Success! Player 1 fail! Player 1 damage! Ready, go! Fail! Player 1 damage! Go! Success!
stealing an enemy helicopter, Rambo begins his solo infiltration of the enemy base.
Not bad. What's wrong? You need to remain focused.
Ah, shut up. How's that now? Well, that's the actual PC version and the Baker team. That was the same version.
Shoot!
I have that coming in. Exactly right.
Player 1, success! Success!
The arcade is completely different.
Shoot!
PS3 Xbox.
Player 1, success! Success! Shoot! Player 1, success! Success!
500%.
Mission! The enemy! The enemy! If you continue, the game will start with a bonus life in Rage mode.
Shut up.
Game over!
Now you're fucking happy now, are ya? Fucking hell.
The year is 1988. Colonel Troutman.
Mike's still on.
Give yourself up! You cannot escape!
I'm sorry I got you into this, John. No, you're not.
Shoot!
Surrender peacefully, and we won't attack!
Reload! Drag them out of their hole!
Weapons, and come forward!
Reload!
Resist, and you will die. It's over. Give yourself up! Drop your weapons now! This is your final warning.
Reload! That hole! Reload! Reload! Reload!
Left gun, fire!
Reload!
There's no escape. Life or death, the choice is yours.
Come out now if you want to live.
with your hands up!
You got any ideas?
What is that?
Life is a life of rock. I am born to turn this soul of mine. This will be your brain. Eat this. Get him up.
It's you who will die. You have no chance. Die. Player 1 damage. Reload. Shoot. Success. You can't keep running. Shoot! Success!
Continue. The game will start with a bonus life in range mode.
Stop fighting and give yourself revenge!
Good luck, son. Thanks.
What's wrong? You need to remain focused.
My mic's on full. I can't go any higher.
3 years earlier, Rambo slipped into enemy territory on a special mission, only to be betrayed by his allies and left hurt and grieving for the one he loved. Shouldering deep sorrow, Rambo decides to infiltrate the enemy's base alone.
No tear, the story of me shall be told, cause I am Rambo. You will behold a true hero, see what it is to be me, a thirst that you fear. The warrior, please, but shed no tear. The story of me shall be told, cause I am Rambo. You will behold a true hero. See, what is to be me, a thirst so greedy for justice, with no one to trust. It's hard for the faith to be in the meek or the great. My fate is to crumble the lands of hate. With the rage in my soul, I explode in missions never known to existence. I hold the visions. My body's in the jungle, but my soldier's missing. But only for the time, cause the victory's given to he that holds the soldiers success. Any other, I fight for my brother. For you, there ain't no need for the cover. One man army, there is no other. Don't get it success. Give me that life and let it breathe. You can call me what you will. Success. From a man to a higher standard. Whether or not you fear me, it don't matter. I'm the king to the war. Mary's battle. So don't find you. Here he is. And find you.
Continue. The game will start with a bonus line in range mode.
Pockets to grenades. Last chance! There!
Player 1 damage!
I am that you fear. But shed no tear. The story of me shall be told, cause I am Rambo. You will behold a true hero. See, what is to be me, a thirst so greedy for justice, for no one to trust it. Hard for the fact to be the meek or the great.
Player 1 damage!
Lands of hate. With the rage in my soul, I explode in missions. Never known to existence, I hold the vision. After him! My body's in the jungle, but my soldier's missing. But only for the time, cause the victory's given. To the soldiers living above any other.
Resistance is useless!
After him! After him!
If you continue, the game will start with a bonus life in rage mode.
Success! Success!
After him! After him!
Shoot!
After him! After him! Fire! Fire!
Success!
Over there! Send him home!
Maximum rage! Player 1 damage!
How much of a threat could one of him?
Continue, the game will start with a bonus life in rage mode.
Player 1 damage! Time's up!
If you continue, the game will start with a bonus life in rage mode.
I never did that one.
Mission. Player 1 fail. Player 1 damage. Player 1 fail. Player 1 damage. Player 1 fail. Player 1 damage. Ready, go. Fail.
The game will start with a bonus life in rage mode.
Success. Mission clear.
After stealing an enemy helicopter, Rambo begins his solo infiltration of the enemy base.
Not bad.
What's wrong? You need to remain focused.
Player 1 success. Success. Shoot. Player 1 success. Success. Shoot. 1 success. Success. Mission.
The enemy! The enemy!
Maximum range. Player 1 damage.
Return fire!
Gauge max. Player 1 damage.
Attack! Attack! Surround him!
Shoot.
Who are? Don't move! Unlikely! Cover backup! Come and get some! Peeking around alone! There's nothing you can do against
Player 1 damage. Reload.
Put out the fire! He's over there! Unmark him! He went up! Above! If you continue, the game will start with a bonus life in range mode. Eat this!
Damage!
Die!
Player 1 damage! Player 1 damage!
Hurry, go! Whoa! Continue. The game will start with a bonus
Mission clear!
Rambo left the enemy base in ruins, but it wasn't over yet.
You're going home in a body bag.
Give it another go.
Action! Player 1 fail! Player 1 damage! 1 fail! Player 1 damage! Shoot! Maximum range! Action! Player 1 success! Action! Player 1 success! Shoot! Player 1 damage!
If you continue, the game will start with a bonus launch in range mode.
There's no escape. Shoot! Player 1 damage! Shoot! Player 1 success! Success!
Rambo's battle of rage was over. Deep sorrow was all he had left, until his one-man battle and burning rage ignited yet again several years later.
Impressive!
Looks like you've still got what it takes.
Drop your weapons and come
3
forward!
years have passed since that fateful battle. Colonel Troutman has been captured, and Rambo and his allies have suffered fierce enemy attacks on the way to rescue him. Rambo is now left alone to infiltrate the enemy stronghold.
Action! Stop! Shoot!
Penetrated! Get away! In there! Try to corner him! Run that way! Try to corner him!
Reload!
Pull for backup!
Player 1 damage!
If you continue, the game will start with a bonus life in range mode. Don't let him skip!
Player 1 damage! Reload! Player 1 damage!
Fucking aim. Yeah, I know.
Who are
Mission!
He's over there! Here!
Attention. Maximum alert. All personnel prepare for battle. Maximum alert. All personnel prepare for battle. Attention. Maximum alert. All personnel prepare for battle.
Player 1 damage! Let's see how you like this!
Over there!
Shoot!
Block the stage!
Attention. Maximum alert. All personnel prepare for battle.
He went that
Attention. Maximum
Mission
alert.
clear!
All personnel prepare for battle.
What? Too scared to fight back? Who are you?
Shoot!
Look behind you!
Shoot!
They're holding him in that room over there.
So, you're Rambo. Drop your weapon or I fry the hostage. I'm the barbecue. You're the meat.
Action!
If you continue, the game will start with a bonus life in rage mode.
Player 1 success!
Crit.
Player 1 damage! Shoot! Success!
You're damn right I can. All right, let's go. Come on.
We've got an intruder! He went that way!
All personnel prepare for battle.
That was close, John. How are you?
Here!
Shoot!
Over there! He went that way! He's over there! Try to corner him!
Rambo and Colonel Troutman escaped from the enemy stronghold and dashed across the dark wasteland. However...
Which direction, John?
The valley's the border.
John! Don't make any sudden moves. John, get out of there! You won't get away! Shoot! Damage! Give up if you know what's good for you! Shoot! Reload!
Continue. The game will start with a bonus life in range mode.
Shoot! Reload! Player 1 damage!
Don't move! This is your last warning!
Action! 1 success! Action! Player 1 success! Shoot!
You won't be harmed if you give up!
Player 1 damage! Shoot! Success! Reload!
Not bad. What's wrong? You need to remain focused.
Surrounded by a massive enemy force just before the border, Rambo managed to survive with the aid of his allies. But the enemy's relentless attack continues.
Final chapter.
It's good timing. What are friends for?
Time to meet your maker. If you continue, the game will start with a bonus life in range mode.
Years of Experience!
Eat this! You don't give up, do you?
Player 1 damage!
Hurry! Let's go!
What?
Is he indestructible? Want to die? No use!
I'll pound you into the dust!
Shoot!
Stop!
I will crush you! Get away!
Player 1 damage!
Get on foot. Time to meet your maker.
Player 1 damage!
If you continue, the game will start with a bonus life in range mode.
No more warnings! You're as good as dead now!
Shoot! See your prayers! Success!
Awful.
Looks like you need some more training.
Awful. Fuck you.
Rambo's heroic battle is now over, and he is once again burdened with deep sorrow. It's said that old soldiers never die, they just fade away. But Rambo's legacy of deep sorrow, burning rage, and iron determination will never fade. His strength will live on inside us. He will never be forgotten, so long as we tell his heroic tales.
Right, who are we thanking? Oh god, that was funny. Right, so from the top, thanks everyone for watching. So Elixilium, LSB, Mojo Jojo, Chris, where did you learn to fly? Seabass. Man, this was good. Don't care. I knew this was a ton of mega cringe. Yeah. Absolutely. That was mega cringe. And that brutal difficulty. What am I to do? Right, folks. See you tomorrow. Have a great night. See you Monday. Bye-bye.
Over.